Apple cider! That was ridiculous. Okay, we are back. I hope you didn't miss me too much in that second it took you to click to the next video. So there are a lot of Thanksgiving traditions, like tracing your hand and turning it into a turkey on construction paper, or reading a nice Thanksgiving tale. You see where this is going? You see? This story was handpicked by our next guest, and let's hope it's within the realm of the holiday spirit. Okay, Mr. Tony Wyoming, you're on the air. It's Tony Montana. Oh, right. So, Mr. Nevada. No, just say wrong. It's Montana, like Montana. Oh, mountains, yeah. Well, Mr. Colorado. No, man, it's Montana. Mountain. Alright, well, I don't know where you're going with this, Mr. Maryland, but I hear you're going to read us a kid's story, is that right? What's it about? It's about a little turkey. Tom the Turkey, is that the name of the story, right? Sure. But I think it should be Tony the Turkey, don't you? Yeah, well, for simplicity's sake, let's call him Tom. How about for simplicity's sake? I don't read it at all. No, go ahead. I won't interrupt again. Okay. Tom the Turkey. But Jan is somebody. Jan is somebody? I'm not interrupting. That's good. Tom Turkey estaba preocupada por acción de gracias. Could you read that in English? You got a request for a little doggy. Sorry, Tony, but our listeners are largely not from Cuba. What about a little mouse that goes zip all the time? Oh, you mean Speedy Gonzales? Yeah, well, I don't know if he listens anyway. Okay, I'm doing it in English for you. Much appreciated. Tom the Turkey was worried about Thanksgiving. He and all the other turkeys sat in the barn talking. It is time we stood up for our rights, Tom said as he stood before his friends. Sally Turkey was Tom's girlfriend. She sat listening while occasionally batting her lashes at him. We can't sit by and watch each other being taken to the table. Well, it's just not bird-like. I say we all escape and do it tonight after Farmer John goes to bed. How can we escape, Tom? You know Farmer John's dogs are loose, Sally responded. That was what? Sally, his girlfriend. He responded. No, she responded, you mean. Proceed. Okay. I know this farm like the back of my claw, and we do it. All we have to do is lure the dogs in one direction, while we run in the other direction. The turkeys all gobbled and scratched at the barn floor as they questioned Tom's abilities. So tell us, Tom, how do we do this? Tendremos que tener el cebo. Where did that come from? Sorry, I got caught up in the thing. But we'll have to have bait, Tom said. What kind of bait? A dog bone or something? They responded. Some of them sneered as he tried to calm them down. Hey, you wanna know that last year Mary and Bill Turkey were taken away? As Sally saw them sitting on the farmer's table all glossy and cooked. Well, we don't need to go into details. Just think, we could be them. When Mary used to turkeys at your little babies and Bill was always there if you need him. Are you willing to take a chance? Tom said as he threw his plans on the barn floor. What about the bait, Tom? You said you needed bait. We are the bait, my friend. One of us must lure the dogs in one direction while the rest of us escape. Who wants to be the bait? Tom asked. Yeah, okay. I see where this is going, and I don't like it, said one of the turkeys as he scratched in the dirt. We don't want to pay the bait, Tom. It just doesn't sound healthy, they all replied. I will be the bait, Tom said. Okay, asked Sally. Sally will do it. The only thing is, you have to run through the fence with the broken borders and climb through. I will catch up to you. Oh, you can't bear it, Tom, cried Sally. Everyone agreed. The moon would be full, and as soon as Farmer John went to bed, they would go. Boy, I didn't know there were that many, periods in that sentence. If I don't show up within an hour, then keep going until you find safety. The river will take you to the fields and the forest. I know, I've been there. How did you get there? When? Sally asked. I will tell you when I see you again, Sally. It's a long story. Go now. I love you, Sally. Now run for your lives. All the turkeys ran as fast as they could. The dogs heard them escaping and started towards them. Here goes, said Tom, as he got their attention and ran the other way. The dogs were barking and Tom was running trying to find a place to hide. When Farmer Brown's light came on, shotgun in hand. Hey, ¿qué está pasando afuera? Hey, what's going on out there? Tom was surrounded by dogs, but fortunately, he was inside a pile of limbs and compost matter and had hidden himself away from the dogs. Farmer John was poking around in the bushes. Tom had found a hole behind the bush and went through to the other side. He could see the cornfield and fled quickly away. Down by the river, all the turkeys sat waiting. They were excited when they saw Tom coming. You're safe, cried Sally. Yes, my sweet, I'm here. But we all must keep going through the night and find a place safe to hide before morning, he said. They traveled all night until they found a place they thought was safe. There, before them, was a whole countryside with fields and trees and shelter. No houses to be seen. This was home. Tom and Sally married and grew old together, and all the turkeys populated the entire area. This is when the hunters began to hunt wild turkeys. The turkeys had grown to be very smart, and it's hard to get on. But if once in a while one is taken, they all know it is the price they must pay for freedom. The end. Well, that was heartwarming and pounding. So, I guess I'll see you some other time then, Mr. Utah. Montana. It's Tony Montana. Come on. You got a problem or something? I think you can hear. No, I can hear, which is kind of a shame after that rendition of Tom the Turkey. Well, goodbye, Scarface. Now that one I can remember. See who got the last laugh there? Said the girl who will probably be found in the river tomorrow. Okay. Well, if we know one thing, we know that Thanksgiving is about family. Setting the table together, baking, stuffing all the walnuts in our mouths so that no one else can have any. And best of all, saying a prayer. that Mom will put all the whipped cream that is left in the tub on your slice of pie. Also, there's that moment when you consider hiring a parrot to crack open the Brazil nuts. They're so difficult. Well, here to talk to us a little bit about his family traditions is Mr. Michael Corleone.
Hello there, my name is Michael Corleone. I'm from Italian extraction.
I'm on the phone right now! Sounds painful to be from Italian extraction.
I have no idea.
So, are you in your office now?
No. Well, yes.
You always were slightly confused, weren't you?
I mean, I'm in Pop's office.
Oh, yes, the Godfather.
My father.
Yeah, but they call him the Godfather.
Who's they?
I don't know, but you might want to find out before you take over his job. Oops, I think I let the cannoli out of the shell there. So, how many family members have you got, actually?
Oh boy, let's see. Well, there's Don Vito. That's my father. My godfather, according to you. And then there's Sonny. There's Tom, but he doesn't count.
Why, what did he do?
No, he never counted. Then there's Anthony, or Tony, there's Fredo. There's Mama.
Yeah, well, Pop and Mama. Hey, you should open a mom and pop shop. No, actually, that's a bad idea.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So what do you guys do for the holidays? Like, for Thanksgiving?
Actually, we are Italian American, so we do celebrate Thanksgiving. But, I like cooking. Actually, no, I don't like cooking. But someone told me once, you never know when you have to cook for 25 guys.
Sure you do.
Not an Italian household.
So, how much American are you guys anyway?
Enough to have a phone in every room in the house and a TV.
Well, that's just rich,
No, that's American.
Okay, well, if you were rich back in Italy, what would you be doing?
We'd be working. That's why we would be rich.
True that.
True that. What does that mean?
Nothing. I don't want to start anything here. You guys have enough weird catchphrases.
Really? I never noticed. What do we...
Actually, you're pretty well spoken. I don't think you say... Do you say anything?
Sure, I say lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff? I take back that thing about being well spoken.
Hey, you can't do that.
I can and I will. So, if you got a girlfriend, there are lots of ladies around here that would just love to marry you.
Really? Well, that's probably just for the wedding. It goes on for at least a week.
Oh, that's right. How'd that go?
Let's just say the wedding was nice.
Okay, I won't ask.
What are you doing?
I'm on the phone now with
something.
something. I can't.
You can. What do you mean you can't? Are you chained to it?
I'm not chained to it.
Mom, I'll be off the phone soon, all right? All right, but your sister needs to use it. Don't take too long.
I won't take too long.
Hey, Michael, I need a phone. Well, who do you have to call? I know it's your boyfriend. You mean my husband? This phone isn't for sweethearts, okay? This is Papa's phone. Ah, you can say that again. Don't make me angry. She knows me so well.
Really? Well, I have some trouble.
Well, why don't you ask me something? Something you'd only ask a close friend. We strive to be friendly in our business.
Wow, really? I'd hate to see it if you strive to be mean and heartless. Okay, what did you want to be when you grew up? Don't answer that. How about something else? Okay. What was your favorite toy when you were little? Don't answer that. Let me think here. I know. Okay. What is your favorite cartoon of all time? Like cartoon series,
Cartoon series. When I was little, I used to watch my grandfather making pots. He used to spin them, out of clay.
Uh-huh.
And then one day, he said, "You're bothering me. Go do something." So I went into the other room, and I found my grandmother.
Okay.
And she was there, baking a rhubarb pie.
Oh, I love rhubarb pie. Rhubarb strawberry pie, that's the best. That's a summer dish, right?
Yeah, it was in the summer.
And then what happened?
I leaned up on the counter to see what she was doing. And she looked directly at me, and she said, "Will you go do something? You're bothering me."
Ah, I see where the story is going.
Well, what could I do? My grandfather was busy, my grandmother was busy, and they didn't want my help, so I went into the living room where my cousins were.
Oh, boy.
I sat down next to them, and they were playing Army Men. So I picked up an Army Man and started playing.
Uh-huh. And what did they say?
They didn't say much. We played for about a half an hour.
You played? Alright, well, that was an unexpected twist in your story. What next?
After I was done playing, I was still bored. So I went into the living room.
Uh-huh.
I sat down in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And do you know what I saw?
What? What cartoon was it?
I saw nothing.
You saw nothing?
No. The set was broken. Do you believe it?
Not really, but I've sat through the story this long, so I'm kind of invested against my will.
Well, my family had the set repaired. And then the next day, I went over in the afternoon.
Yeah, I can see where this is going.
And I finally saw my favorite cartoon of all time. Actually, it was Popeye. I started eating spinach by the gallons after that.
And you still didn't grow past 4 feet. Wow, well, that's an inspirational story. Sad ending, though.
You're lucky I have a sense of humor about my height.
Oh, is that what you call what you do?
Oh, Michael, get off the phone. I can't wait anymore. You're just gonna have to hold it. All right, what are you doing? Here, give me this. I can't wait anymore. What are you doing with the scissors? Put them down. What are you doing? I'm cutting you off.
Okay, before we get disconnected, hopefully she meant the phone line, well, Michael, thanks for the talk, and, one thing I gotta say, you're a really snappy dresser. Really snappy. Alright. Well, it seems that the holiday spirit has transitioned through all walks of life. Some walks you kind of don't want to take after dark. Well, I'm going to go bake some pies and cranberry sauce of my own now, so until next time, this has been Kitch at Home. IJK, I'm just kidding. Bye! Bye.